Here's a shocking update from the Daily Wire. Carly Russell, the 25-year-old nursing student who claimed that she was kidnapped earlier this month while allegedly checking on a toddler on the side of the road in Alabama, admitted to law enforcement that she fabricated her entire story. I can't believe it. Who ever saw this coming aside from everyone? Who besides everyone saw this coming? Russell attorney Emery Anthony had originally made an appointment for investigators to speak with Russell, but shortly before the interview was set to begin, Anthony provided a statement to law enforcement and asked that authorities read the entire statement at their press conference. The statement said, "There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carly as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward. Understanding that she made a mistake in this matter, Carly again asks for your forgiveness and prayers." Hoover Police Chief Nick Durzis said that investigators are still going to meet with Anthony because they have more to discuss in the case, including the possibility that criminal charges will be filed, which of course they absolutely should be. I mean, it would be a disgrace if they weren't. They were filed against Jussie Smollett as well. They should be. This is worse in a lot of ways, just in the amount of law enforcement resources that were taken up because of this. So it was fake. The story that was the most obvious fake story of all time turns out to be fake. The thing we all knew was fake is fake. That's the big headline. Russell, Carly Russell, she made some missteps here. There were some mistakes, some classic fake your own kidnapping mistakes. The first mistake is to do it in the first place. So that's mistake number one. The first mistake that you make when you fake your own kidnapping is that you're faking your own kidnapping. But if you're going to do it, and I'm not encouraging anyone to do it, certainly, and I don't mean to give advice on how to do it properly, but like just some basic, I've never done it myself. I've never even considered faking my own kidnapping. But even I would know, like, don't Google kidnapping movies the day before you're faking your kidnapping. Don't stop for snacks on your way to being kidnapped. That's generally not how it works. Because for one thing, if you're being kidnapped, you wouldn't know it usually. And even if you did know it somehow, the kidnappers they're not going to let you bring snacks. And I've never been kidnapped, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they won't generally. Like if you're getting kidnapped, they won't. And you say, "Wait a minute, I got some trail mix in my car. Can I go grab it?" "Oh yeah, sure, grab it. We don't want you to get hungry." So don't stop for snacks like she did. Here's a big one. Don't stage the kidnapping on the side of a major highway. The list goes on, but that last part it's a very common mistake by hoaxers. Think about Jussie Smollett. He staged his whole thing, on a street corner in the city with his security cameras all over the place. Think about Althea Bernstein, the girl who claimed that she was set on fire by a group of white supremacists in Hawaiian shirts while she was waiting at a stoplight. Some Hawaiian shirt white supremacist rappelled down from a helicopter or something and set her on fire in the car. But she claimed this happened at an intersection in a city. And then you've got Carly Russell. So they're always faking these things in really well-populated areas where there are witnesses who would be able to see it happen if it did happen, and there are cameras and all the rest of it. So if you're going to do it, go out into the country somewhere, like go out into the woods. Claim that you were on a camping trip or something. Claim that it happened out on the Appalachian Trail, because at least then there's always plausible deniability. Nobody will be able to prove that you're lying. So if you say that you were on the Appalachian Trail and you were taken, you were kidnapped by a gang of whoever and taken to a shack in the woods somewhere, I think a lot of people will doubt the story, but prove it didn't happen. You can't. Happen in the woods. What do you know? The thing is, if you stage it on the side of a highway or on a busy street corner, people can actually prove that it didn't happen. They can prove the negative. So those are all some things to keep in mind. But the best thing you could really do is not go this route at all in your life. Just find whatever you're looking for, attention, sympathy. There are other ways to achieve that goal, which even that goal you shouldn't be pursuing. As many of you know, I was not super thrilled when my family got a dog, but they're obsessed with it, which is why, despite my own distaste for the mangy beast, I love making my family happy. And part of doing that is keeping this freeloader as healthy as possible, which is why I give my dog Rough Greens. Dr. Dennis Black, the founder of Rough Greens, is focused on improving the health of every dog in America. Little did I know before I got Rough Greens, dog food is dead food. Everybody knows that nutrition is not brown, it's green. Well, let Rough Greens boost your dog's food back to life. Rough Greens is a supplement that contains all the necessary vitamins, minerals, probiotics, omega oils, digestive enzymes, and antioxidants that your dog needs. You don't have to go out and buy new dog food. You just sprinkle Rough Greens on their food every day. Dog owners everywhere are raving about Rough Greens. It supports healthy joints, improves bad breath, boosts energy levels, and so much more. We are what we eat, and that goes for dogs too. Dr. Dennis Black is so confident Rough Greens will improve your dog's health. He's offering my listeners a free Jumpstart trial bag so your dog can try it. A free Jumpstart trial bag can be at your door in just a few business days. Go to roughgreens.com/Walsh or call 844-ROUGH-700. That's free, RUFF, greens.com/Walsh or call 844-ROUGH-700 today. Picture, if you will, the perfect summer night, the warm breeze on your face as you lounge in your favorite chair outside. The grill is sizzling with juicy burgers. The aroma of the food is irresistible and your mouth waters as you wait for it to be cooked to perfection. Now imagine what this perfect summer night would look like if you went to turn on the grill and your propane tank was empty. Dear God. That's where my friends at Cinch come in and save the day. Cinch is a propane grill tank home delivery service. They deliver propane tanks right to your door. Cinch delivers on your schedule and does not require any long-term commitment or subscription. Plus, delivery is completely contactless, so you don't have to wait around at home. Just track the order on the Cinch app from anywhere. Whether you're grilling for the Sweet Baby Gang, camping with your family, or lighting up your fire pit on a cold summer night, Cinch's propane delivery service ensures that you have the fuel that you need to make the most of every moment. Go online to cinch.com or download their app to order. New customers can get their first tank exchange for just $10 with promo code Walsh. That's CYNCH.com, promo code Walsh. This is a limited time offer and you must live within a Cinch service area to redeem it. Visit cinch.com/offer for details. So what happens next? Well, we know what's going to happen next. In fact, Carly's boyfriend has already sort of set the stage. I want you to listen to this report from Good Morning America. Listen.
And now to new questions about Carly Russell's disappearance. Her boyfriend is talking about what happened and asking people to stop bullying her. Eva Pilgrim joins us now with the latest. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Lindsay. There are a lot of questions this morning, and police say they think only one person can provide those answers, Carly Russell herself. They are urging her to speak with them. The theories as to what happened growing. Now, one of those closest to her coming out on her behalf.
This morning, as questions swirl around Carly Russell's disappearance, her boyfriend speaking out, defending her. Russell claims she was kidnapped but escaped to return home 49 hours later. To Marla Trell Simmons telling the New York Post, "I want everyone to stop bullying her. I know what it seems like, what she did. Just stop bullying on social media." Adding, "Think about her mental health. Nobody deserves to be cyberbullied."
Oh, on the contrary, sir. Some people do deserve to be cyberbullied, and your girlfriend is one of them, or your ex-girlfriend, I guess. Now, I will say that that was his statement yesterday, I believe, but this morning he came out with another statement where he denounces her and basically says, you know, he's horrified by it and he had no idea. I don't believe that her family and her friends didn't know that she was faking it. You know, her boyfriend came out defending her. Her parents did a tearful interview talking about how traumatized she was. And I just don't buy. No way for me to know. I don't know what was going on inside their heads. I personally don't buy at all that they didn't know that she was faking it. Which isn't to say that they were in on it or helped her stage the hoax, but I certainly think that they knew, even when they went out claiming that it was real. Now, admittedly, if you have a close family member or friend who does something like this, they've put you in a really difficult spot because you might not want to go out to the media and denounce your own family member or your child. I can understand that. But then what you do, see, if this was me and I had a child who did something like this, no, I'm probably not going to immediately go out to the media and say, this person's a liar. Don't listen to them. No, I'm going to go to my child and say, you need to go and tell the truth, you know, or I will. But you need to do it. But what you don't do is go on, do media interviews repeating the lie that you must know, or at least strongly suspect is a lie. So But the bit you heard there about mental health, that's where this is going to, that's where they're going to take this, right? Is that you already heard there was an allusion to that in the statement from the lawyer. She has to work through her issues. And the boyfriend talks about mental health. And so that's what they're going to say. This is a mental health, like very similar to the excuse for Stacey Lawton, Barry Lawton calling in the bomb threat. We heard from Dr. Drew. Oh, it's a mental health episode. No, we're not doing that. This is where they always take it, blaming poor mental health. It's a mental health episode or whatever else. But mental health is not an excuse for bad character, for bad choices, for being a liar and a cheat and a hoaxer and being manipulative. It's not an excuse. Mental health becomes this catch-all excuse for everything. And no matter what anyone does, they can always fall back on, oh yeah, I was suffering from bad mental health. So it's never something that you did. It's something that you're suffering from. It's something that's happening to you. So externally, it seems like very much you are making deliberate choices. Carly Russell planned this out. She planned it dumbly. She planned it stupidly. It's very bad planning, but she did plan it. It's an extremely deliberate act with forethought put into it. So this was not some sort of full-on psychotic break where someone loses their grip on reality and thinks that they're a space alien or the Queen of England or something. No, it's a deliberate choice. And more what you find is that we are taking choice out of the equation. We're taking character out of the equation because every bad choice is because of bad mental health. All bad character traits, character flaws, well, that's just a product of bad mental health. Put them on drugs and they'll be fine. That's going to be the excuse here, guaranteed. Hey, YouTube, thanks for listening to the show. If you'd like access to my full show with no ads, you should go to dailywire.com and use promo code Walsh to get 2 months free on all annual plans. See you there.